Hello guys and welcome back to another blind reaction. Today is going to be My Little Pony Season 8 Episode 17. The End in a Friend. Let me see. Yes, the end in Friends. Yeah, I mean, we're already at episode 17. Thank you, Australia. You're speeding up this season, which I'm thankful for, you know. But I mean, I hope this episode will be good. I'm actually having kind of like decent expectations for this episode for some reason. Because, I mean, the previous episode, even though I really despised the ending, I thought overall it was a good episode. So if they can just continue doing that, because I've given up on this season having good endings of episodes, it's not gonna happen. So if just the beginning and the middle and near the end is good, that's fucking great. And the end in Friends, they will probably find 2 or 3 ponies that are like arguing something, you know, and their friendship has ended, and then they are gonna go in there and kind of like rekindle their friendship. That's what I think is gonna happen. What I hope happens is that it ends up being a lesson of sometimes friends just aren't friends anymore, you know? And I think that's a lesson that Twilight really needs to teach, is that sometimes friendships just get separated. And you don't want to end your friendship in this terrible way. End your friendship in like a nice way, in which you go, you know what, that's fine. So that's what I think this episode will be about. Let's start. Oh, Rarity in that outfit.
Rarity! Just the pony I'm looking for. Can you come to Twilight's class with me? It won't take long.
Oh, I'd love to help, but I have to meet Rainbow Dash for our day of fun together.
Twilight wants to use you as an example for the students.
Ooh,
Fuck the students. Come on.
example is here. Oh! I thought I was the example.
You both are. Because together you perfectly demonstrate my lesson on compromise and friendship. Rainbow Dash and Rarity have very different interests that keep them busy. But being friends is so important to them, they always manage to make time for each other.
Our day of fun was hard to plan, what with Rainbow Dash's extremely time-consuming and erratically scheduled Wonderbolts practice. And Rarity's weird fashion seasons. She's working on her winter collection, and it's not even summer yet.
Well,
But you still found time to be together.
that's how you gotta
That's
do
what
it.
counts. See, class? These ponies are models of true friendship in action.
And I like their outfits.
Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your day of fun.
Ooh! What amazing stuff are you gonna do together? Shoe races! Class shopping! Flash shopping! Oh, come on! I even said shopping that time! Perfect! We'll go shopping first. But I brought stuff for Buck Bulge.
Are we supposed to be learning something here? Because this doesn't sound like compromising at all.
Yeah, you guys have nothing in common. How can you be friends?
What? They were talking to... I can understand. I can understand how the students are fucking retarded right there. I understand. I mean, they wouldn't be in friendship school if they weren't retarded, right? But yeah, but why did they panic like that? It's kind of like saying, so what? They were starting to... Oh god, I never noticed Angel Bunny sucking in the apple. I always thought he was biting it. That looked like he sucked it in. The demon learned fast.
Even though Rainbow Dash and Rarity enjoy doing different things, there are plenty of reasons why they're friends.
Like what? We've always
Oh,
been
they're gonna
friends.
stay in the school.
Well, no, not always, but for like a super long time. And we know all the same ponies.
Is that it?
There was that time during the Cloudsdale Best Young Flyer competition when I totally saved Rarity's life. Yes, and I once proved Rainbow Dash's innocence to her beloved Wonderbolts when she was being framed for a mysterious incident. Cool. What else? Look, it may seem like Rarity and Rainbow Dash don't have that much in common when you try to put it into words, but sometimes friendships can't be explained. You just have to see them in action to understand.
Actually,
No,
that's a great
no. Let them have their own fucking time together.
Just go about your day of fun as you normally would.
Twilight,
You don't even know we're here.
you should know better. This is what I say, when it comes to the school, Twilight becomes retarded. Twilight becomes just like how she became earlier on when she was with Celestia.
Oh, sorry, darling. Wearing this drab jersey gave me an idea for a buckball-inspired line of athleisure wear that would allow for maximum flexibility and style. But I'm ready now. Good, because this time I'm gonna try something new and super intense.
I mean, I'll be honest, I like the fact that Rarity didn't even want to be part of...
Rarity? Are you even paying attention? What? Oh, I mean, of course. I held my bucket and everything. But you have to catch the ball. Really? Well, that sounds dangerous. Oh, forget it.
I mean, especially when you do a fucking fireball at her, Rainbow.
Finally.
See? They did something Rainbow Dash likes, so now it's time for something Rarity likes. Compromise.
Oh no.
I'm genuinely not sure. Are they too in style?
Boop.
Isn't that what you want?
I mean, that was a bit rude.
Yes, but
Rarity
they should be ahead of the
booping
curve.
her nose
They're
with
in
shoes
fashion right
on.
now, then they're
That's a
practically
bit
already
rude.
out. That doesn't make any sense. Perhaps I should get the stilettos instead. What do you think? Unless you like tripping with every step, heels on a horse are pretty useless. Au contraire, they are perfect in a multitude of situations.
I mean, those shoes are losing a lot of glitter.
Can they clean up glitter? Ew, it's on my hooves. Are we done yet? Ah, this is so boring.
I'm
Rainbow
with
Dash and
you,
Rarity are just,
Rainbow.
showcasing an aspect of friendship called banter, the playful and friendly exchange of remarks. It's all in good fun.
I mean, I never expected them to bring up Banta in My Little Pony.
Favorite. Finally, something we can agree on. Treasure hunting.
Bantering is good. The biggest problem is that a lot of people
That didn't take long.
think that
Now we
bantering
have a
needs to be
good time
nice.
together.
No, bantering is all about being fucking assholes to each other. That's what bantering
This will
is.
be perfect for the emerald-encrusted romper I've been working on. Cool. Now, what would be even cooler is if we could find a treasure chamber or something. Now,
Just like
our
modern
secret door,
Starlight
where
did.
would I be? Rainbow Dash, could you please refrain from all of that racket? It's muddying my concentration. Look, a lever! It's stuck! Come help me, Rarity! Just a moment.
I really hope that's not a lever.
You ruined my chance! Yeah, well, you ruined my treasure hunt! Ugh, this wasn't about treasure.
Alright, those were some very, very fragile gems.
Who cares about clothes? We're supposed
It seems like some of those gems that you have there had already fallen from the ceiling.
That is
Didn't get destroyed.
day of fun is officially over. Fine by me. Maybe I can spend some time doing something I actually like now.
Fuck
You
the
don't mean
students,
that.
get them out
We're
of
just
here.
having a
Twilight,
little disagreement.
get out.
Sometimes that happens between pals, but no matter
This
what,
could have been
we
a
can
great
always get past
episode
the
if it was
problem and
just
stay good friends.
Rarity and Rainbow and they were bickering like this, you know?
The things I like. It's
But
all
no, they
about
had to
you and
shoehorn
your
in this
boring
shit.
passions. Oh, please. You don't even give my interests a chance. You have absolutely no respect for the finer things. No respect, I tell you. I guess we're just not friends anymore. Oh. time, Rainbow Dash called my
I mean, I really don't like those fucking boots.
popsicle.
I don't like them. Looks like
Because I needed
shit.
Twilight to perform the butterfly wing spell on me whenever I wanted to deliver merchandise. And I told her 1,000 times, Pegasus don't even want restrictive heavy dresses. We need to be able to fly. Duh. Not to mention the day I was wearing a really gorgeous hat, and Rainbow Dash didn't even notice. The Wonderbolt show was ruined. Rarity's hat was blocking every pony's view. Enough! Guidance counseling is for talking out your problems, not telling me everything that's ever happened in the history of Equestria.
Starlight, you know what to do. Blast them with
You need to
magic.
put yourselves in one another's shoes. No way am I wearing those.
Well, she didn't mean
What
literally.
I'm saying is we need a way to help you to reconnect.
Follow me.
Oh, that was nice.
The
Rarity's like, you fucking
helps
bitch,
us
go
out.
walk behind me.
You both love books. Rainbow Dash never stops talking about daring do adventures, and you're a huge fan of Shadow Spade mysteries.
Switch it up.
The perfect way for you two to reconnect as friends is to read each other's favorite book. I'll read them too. Then we'll all discuss afterward. It'll be a good friends book club, okay?
Nice. A book
I'll bring
club could be
snacks.
nice.
Fine, if you insist.
I mean, I really hope it doesn't end with them just loving the other
Start, why don't you
series,
two share one thing you
but
liked
just
about
having
each other's
something to
books?
talk about.
Okay, I'll go first. I really enjoyed the part in Daring Do and the Razor of Dreams when Daring used a vicious crocodile as a raft, and then...
Please. What's so funny? Oh, sorry. It's just that I find those action sequences so ridiculously over the top. But they're real. You even met Daring Do. Yes, but the book's descriptions just drag on. And what about all those silly, unpronounceable names? Dr. Whoosy, what's it, Caballero.
Oh god.
Caballero! Just like it looks. How hard is that?
I love
Tea? Anybody?
how
You have a
smug
sandwich?
Rarity is right there.
Or we could
The
go over some
smugness
nice
is so
friendly
high.
Talking points.
Seriously? Don't even get me started on those clothing descriptions in Shadow Spade. What a yawn fest. But the outfit descriptions are an integral part of the plot of the Cult and Crimson, a Shadow Spade mystery.
I mean, I'm completely with you,
If you
Rarity,
didn't
that
know that Sir
too
Francis
long
Rash
fighting
Field
scenes
wears
are
only
fucking
silk
shit. I
double-breasted
hate
waistcoats, you'd
fighting
never
scenes
deduce
that are
the
longer,
shape.
like than 20-30 seconds.
Wait, he was? You didn't even read it!
I can see I'm gonna need reinforcements.
No, 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 no.
It's so boring it put me to sleep.
Let them work it out together.
Read the thing I like. That just further illustrates the point that we have nothing in common anymore. At least we agree on that. From now on, I'm only hanging out with ponies who get me.
Your drama can wait. Twilight needs help now. Any luck?
No, it's gone. What's gone?
The Amulet of Aurora.
One of the magical items you've been keeping for Princess Celestia?
That amulet can reverse the tides and summon tsunamis. If it falls into the wrong hooves...
Yeah, why would you keep it right here in the school?
Don't worry, Twilight.
I mean, this is
I know
obviously
lots
them
about searching for
faking
lost
it. So
treasure.
they're
And if
basically
I follow the
using
culprit's clues,
a
I'm
treasure
certain I
hunt,
can find
basically,
who took
for
the
these
amulet.
two.
Thank you. I'll feel so much better knowing you two are looking for it.
Oh god,
Together.
that walk animation
While we work
felt
on a locator spell. It's the perfect solution.
quite weirdly smooth.
There appeared to be no signs of damage to the surrounding artifacts, suggesting the thief did not leave in a hurry.
I mean, I don't like how they just keeping those boots on. Rarity should have switched
Rarity,
dresses like
your
8
boots are leaving
times.
sparkles all over the floor. Those aren't from my boots. Mine are magenta, not blue. See? I mean, really.
Fuck me, that's...
Turns out these were
a
not
super
made for
long,
trucking,
so
as
thick
advertised.
trail. What the fuck?
Where are you going? We promised Twilight we'd work together.
That's probably like
Don't you see?
40
Amulet of
centimeters
Aurora is made out of
thick.
azurantium. Azurantium? You know, the same metal that the Amulet of Atonement from Daring Do Book 4 is made from. It always leaves sparkles wherever it goes. Just like this, remember? It's from the book you just read. That book, yes, the one I just read. Seriously? After giving me all that grief, you didn't read mine either? Oopsie. As soon as we find this amulet, we are done with each other. Fine by me!
I would have preferred if Red would have switched.
Rainbow Dash! Slow down! You're flying past important clues! Look, it's a print, but definitely not a hoof. Are those
It's
claws?
Spike.
Who cares? I found a bigger clue. I hope you don't expect me to wade through that. Nah, it's too deep. We'll get stuck. Ooh, clever. What Daring Do book did you get that from? Actually, I learned it at Scootaloo's Philly Guides camp.
Well,
You can fly
I mean,
across.
if you put something in and then you get sucked in, it's kind of like, yeah.
One of those geysers burns off my wing feathers, I'll be out of the Wonder Bolt for weeks. I could try and slingshot my way through, but I need 2 perfectly placed trees, some
Or you
stretched
build a
rope, and
raft, I
hip
guess.
helmet. Too bad we can't do what Daring Do did in Book 4 and find a crocodile for a raft. Ta-da! The SS Crocodile at your service. That is awesome! I mean, it's alright, I guess.
It's fucking great.
How did you know how to do that? We may have been friends for a super long time, but you don't know everything about me yet.
I mean, she did explain about. Wait, didn't Rarity say that something about this
It's
raft
gone.
when they were talking
How
about
are we
book?
supposed to find the Amulet of Aurora now?
And it's probably from osmosis from you, Rainbow, as well. Oh, that's a cool creature.
Ears. Why Boo-Boos yell? Toot, wow.
Sorry, what did you say?
Wow.
I think it's
It's
a book
talking.
They have really sensitive ears. Did you happen to see any creature with a sparkly thingy go this way?
Saw it.
Hold that thought.
Oh, okay, good. Rarity's mane is back to normal. I was like, oh, her poor mane.
It smells so bad, I can't think. But we can't hear him from back here. Now what?
Maybe talk from the side.
Perfect solution. An old unicorn beauty trick. That is, if you can somehow procure us a tiny bit of cloud. Now that I can do.
Oh, okay.
Adorable.
Toothpaste. Or what?
Excuse me, kind sir. I have a special treat for you in exchange for your information.
Ooh, what's that?
It is a magical unicorn delicacy called effervescence. Very now, very chic.
Oh.
Sorry. Enjoy.
My mouth. Fresh and minty.
Good. Now, which way did the
Alright, that's
sparkly
stupid.
thing go?
That's so stupid.
Up there.
Thank you. Well, what are you waiting for? Go on, fly up there and get that amulet. We're doing this together, remember? But how can we?
Well, of course, this has happened before, Rarity.
Sorry,
And
but I
and
was
Rainbow is
leaving
very
behind
forceful
that
with
swamp.
Rarity's body.
Thank you.
That's good.
Maybe the key to unlocking this thing is in
Even
these
though it's pretty obvious that
inscriptions.
in the
Or
relationship,
perhaps the key
Rarity is the
right
futa
here.
pounding
I couldn't decide between the boots
Rainbow.
and stilettos, so I got both. High heels can do that? And you called them useless. I shouldn't have said that, or made fun of the other stuff you like to do. Some of it's actually sorta neat.
Well, I think that's stupid
Oh,
as
you
well.
apology
It's
too. Buckball may not be my thing,
I don't like
but it's
it.
something you enjoy, and you're very good at it. I never should have treated your interests like
But
they were
that
worth less
explains
than
why
mine.
she had those boots. But that would have been better if it was,
Does this
like I
mean we're
said,
still friends?
she would just
I would very much
randomly
like
just
that.
switch clothing
Now
like
let's
she's
go
done
find that
previously.
amulet. Yeah!
You know, and then she could have switched to stilettos right there. I would have preferred that.
That tunnel leads to the school? A secret passage! Awesome! Sparky Wakey! You stole the amulet of Aurora?
Not exactly.
You mean this was a setup to make us get along? Sorry to interfere, but you both really needed it.
Oh god, this
So, even though
episode.
you don't
I'm
like
so
any of the same
disappointed.
stuff,
I'm so
you two are
disappointed.
friends again? Always. I think we just needed a teensy reminder. Yeah.
It could have been great because I kind of
Things
like
to have fun together.
the thought behind this
Imagine if we
episode
did.
actually.
How boring would that be? When we give each other
But
a chance to share the
execution
different
was
things
shit.
we enjoy, it can be surprisingly wonderful.
Ah, that's terrible.
Too bad we wasted our day of fun. We still have a little time left. You wanna go hit the shops? I could actually use your help picking out some new buckball gear. Do I?
That was
But
cute.
Only if you help me choose some buckball fan
A little
attire,
bit of
so I can cheer
them
for my
actually
favorite
acting like
players
horses
at the
from
top
now
of
and
the
then is good. I would
yeah.
prefer more of that and
Buckle
less human-like
Actually, no,
emotions and all that.
See, good friends always work through their differences.
even if it takes a little help.
My Little Pony. Alright, well, what can I say about this episode though? I think this might be one of the episodes that I'm most disappointed in the entire series. It's not one of the worst, but I just feel disappointed in it because it feels like to me that it had such potential. The potential of this episode to be good was squandered. Yeah, which is so sad. Because I like the thought of, well, it doesn't necessarily have to be Rainbow and Rarity, but it works. Because they are quite the obvious differences, Rainbow being more of a tomboy who's very insecure about her femininity, while Rarity is, femininity extreme. Even though this later season or so, they kind of want to tone down on Rarity's femininity because apparently femininity is bad when women are feminine. And they very, very rarely do, good femininity about Rarity. And her just actually, I think that's sad. It's very sad that that's how it is nowadays, that femininity is something that's seen as bad by obviously leftists who are making the show, which is sad. But that's how it is. I mean, I'm sure the extreme right-wingers would do like femininity as something bad as well, but they don't have any bearing on this show, which is good. But yeah, fuck, this episode was I'm depressed. No, I'm not depressed, but it's kind of like I really, really like the thought of Rarity and Rainbow. They're kind of like, I think them trying to shoehorn in the school and all that was what destroyed this episode a lot. Would it just be better if that remove that? I think that's just a hindrance for this episode. It would have been them. They're going out to wherever they went, just the two of them. And as they were doing that, they were kind of like, "Hey, blah blah blah, you fucking bitch, fucking that." Because maybe it could have been like, because they are working in the school, they don't have as much free time anymore to do the things that they would normally do. So when they are going out together to have their fun time, they have to use some of their fun time to do the things that, well, they normally would have had time to do if they weren't basically enslaved by Twilight in the school. Like, for example, Rarity sketching out dresses and all that. She could have been like, I don't have enough time to do this anymore, so that's why I did it, and the inspiration, blah blah blah. And maybe Rainbow could have done something similar about when she's in the store. She might start to, just working out. And then Rarity is kind of like, might get a little bit embarrassed by Rainbow just working out, being a fucking meathead in that fucking high class store, while these other ponies are like, why is she sweating up in here? What is she doing? And then Rainbow could be like, I don't have time to train as much as I need to for the Wonderbolts. Rarity, so just fucking stop being a bitch to me. And Rarity will like, stop being a fucking meathead. And then that is how they could have just got some of the drama in. But no, that's not the case. Then maybe some of the others could have noticed, like, I mean, let's say maybe Twilight would have noticed when she's out there with his students, if they have to shoehorn in the students, but I don't want that. Maybe Fluttershy is somewhere. Maybe Fluttershy is, she's out buying something for the animals. She's kind of like, oh, here in wherever, let's say they were in, I wouldn't want them to be in Manhattan, but let's say they are in Manhattan. And there is one, like, herbal store where Fluttershy is there, kind of like, they have, like, this special type of tea that Fluttershy is there to buy for her tea time with Discord. Then she notices Rarity and Rainbow just being bitches to each other. Then she informs Twilight about it. They could have done something like that. And then they could have just talked about it. Or if they had to do this kind of chase, then Fluttershy could have informed Twilight, and then they could have done the exact ending like they did, And also, I wish Rarity would have switched her dresses out, Because that would have been fucking funny, and it would have been a good callback to that episode where Rarity investigates, She's all of a sudden, she has all these different dresses, and then when they get to that door, she has a completely new dress, and that dress happens to have fucking high heels that she could have done that with. So she could be like, hey, having fucking magical powers to fucking switch, or having spare dresses and spare outfits is good, blah blah blah, But no, they didn't. So overall, this was a disappointing episode. I don't know at the moment if I would say it wasn't a good episode, but I don't know if I would say it was a bad episode. It was just disappointing, which was sad, because a theory of it I really like.